Hi, this is Heavy Roman, and you're currently watching the third entry of this video. Rafael is right now going to explain you what we're gonna do.
Yeah, well, we are going to talk about the subgenres of urban music and rock music. So, keep in our video and learn about this type of music. Okay, I'm Rafael and I'm going to talk about the subgenres of urban music. Okay, the first subgenre of urban music is the reggaeton. Okay, we already talked about reggaeton. It's a music that talking in Spanish and have different subjects of subgenres of reggaeton. And we have Daddy Yankee, Farruko, Héctor el Padre Tito, Don Omar, Nati Natasha. Well, these are some of the singers that right now are in the top list of the trending around the world. But we are going to talk about the different subgenres. Well, another subgenre is the trap. The trap is a movement like pretty much similar to rap, but the difference is like the beat and basically is the beat. Yeah, so right now we are having in Latin America, we are having a movement that is called Latin Trap. This movement is the same thing but talking in Spanish, and one of the most important singers is Anuel, that right now is in the jail, but is pretty much one of the most important singers on the Latin trap. Another one is Ñengo Flow, that is another singer that sings reggaeton, hip hop, rap, and trap. But he's like the person who is trying to show to the world that the Latins can sing trap. Another one is Lito Quirino, that is another singer that sings trap and these things. But we have the other types of trap. That the trap we have in USA that talk about the same things but in English. Okay, so in the USA we have the trap, like the original trap that started in Atlanta, with a movement of rap music that started changing the beat and talk about the same things. So in this moment, one of the most important singers of trap is Lil Pump. Another one is 69, XXXTentacion. We have a lot of people that sing in this moment, and it's pretty much like in this moment one of the most important genres of music around the world. Another one is the rap, one of the most iconic music in USA. We have one of the most important singers is Wiz Khalifa. We have Snoop Dogg, T-Pain, Akon. So this movement is like the original music of trap, rap. Yeah, these movements right now that we are having around the world, this is the original base. So another type is the hip hop, that is pretty much the same thing, the same singers, but they sing is the same message, but the different thing is the beat, the change, and we can say that the music changed about the things that they sing. The thing is, the difference between these subgenres is the beat, because people that sing reggaeton can sing hip hop, trap, rap, or the people that sing rap can sing trap or hip hop. So the difference is the beat. So.
Okay, so as you know, I'm gonna be talking about the subgenres of rock music. As we have talked in past videos, something we can say today is that rock is a very diverse genre. So it has a lot of subgenres that have come throughout the decades. So since it's very diverse, I'm only gonna talk about a few of them. I'm not gonna talk about rock and roll because that's what we have discussed partly in the past two videos. But there are other genres that I mentioned briefly, like punk, hard rock, psychedelic rock, and metal. So I'm gonna start with punk. Punk, as I said in the timeline, is a subgenre that started to get strength around the 90s. But basically, what defines punk rock is the change in the speed. What does this mean? This means that like the guitars are in a more like in a faster tempo, and the drums that are the ones who set the tempo are very fast. We can like very fast compared to traditional rock. We can see this in many bands like Sex Pistols and also bands like Green Day, which probably the most famous song is American Idiot. But why am I talking about punk rock? I'm doing it because punk rock also triggered like a subculture in not only in the rock world but like in the underground world. That is the punk people, which have like very specific types of dressing, like curious boots and leather clothes, and also the hair is very particular. They used to wear their hair like in a particular way, so that's why people call their attention. So yeah, that's why punk rock has been important in the general culture, not only in the rock. Well, now I'm gonna talk about hard rock. Hard rock is one that I mentioned briefly in the timeline. What is important about hard rock is that, for example, AC/DC, that is the most famous band in hard rock. Like there are other bands like Guns N' Roses, for example, that are also very emblematic for rock and roll, for hard rock. Sorry, AC/DC has made also like a subculture in the rock music, because there are many people who only listen to AC/DC because like their timing is very particular in different songs. Because in a song like Thunderstruck, the timing is like very fast, but keeping a hard rock tempo that is kind of slow compared to punk rock, for example. Or also in songs like Back in Black, that is also a very strong tempo, but very slow too. So it's slower the tempo. That's like the difference. Now I'm talking about psychedelic rock. The most important groups of this are, for example, the Beatles and Pink Floyd. This is important because it's like considered to be the most artistically important subgenre of rock because of the message they try to transmit. And people criticize a lot that psychedelic rock is related to drugs like LSD. So that's why what people critic about it. For example, in a song of the Beatles, "Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds," the initials of the title of the song are LSD, Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds. So that the people see it as a subliminal message. It's very like possible. So that was psychedelic rock. And metal was also a genre that is not particularly a subgenre of rock, but it is like derivated from rock. So that's why it is important, because it has also marked like a time, the 80s, and has been very influential for being referenced as the most hard or heavy type of music that there is. Although might not be the heaviest, but people consider it that way, so that's why it is important. Thanks a lot.